Hello, community. So this time around, I want to talk about what iOS did. So iOS released Deus Ex: The Fallen on iOS devices, iPhone, iPad, yesterday. And you got to play through the few cutscenes in the beginning of first installation, and you got to do the movement tutorial. And if your iPhone or iPad was jailbroken, then it wouldn't allow you to pull the trigger. And so you paid $7 for a game. And if you had a jailbroken device, you couldn't pull the trigger. Now, the problem with this is that in the United States and many countries, it is not illegal to jailbreak your device depending on what you're using it for. And I want to read something to you. In 2010, the federal government made a ruling on this, and the Copyright Office concluded that basically, while a copyright owner may try to restrict programs that can run on a particular operating system, copyright law is not the vehicle for opposition of such regulations. Meaning, Apple can restrict what you do on their device, but you still have the right to jailbreak it. Now, this is due to the Digital Millennium Act, or DMCA as people call it, and they renewed this again last year, so this is still in there. The only thing different about the DMCA is that while iPhones and iPods are able to be jailbroken, it's illegal, in this country at least, to jailbreak your iPad. Doesn't make any sense, but that's just the way it is. And then you can jailbreak it to change, to do an unapproved carrier only if your device was before 2013, January 2013. When I looked up, that's what I saw. Again, that's what I read. Doesn't necessarily mean that's true, but everywhere I saw, it is legal to jailbreak your device. Now, every country has different laws and restrictions towards this, but most of them in general allow you to jailbreak for certain software reasons. And this what's brought up this big argument is that iOS did this. Basically, okay, so you have a jailbroken device. And not everybody jailbreaks their device by themselves. You can go to certain cell phone carriers in certain places, and they will legally, legitimately jailbreak your device. This is what's got people upset. So you paid $7 for a game on your iOS device. You did everything right. You didn't do anything wrong. But because they don't like the fact that the device gives you everything, you can't play the game. Which means iOS better give those people their money back. If they don't, then they should be sued. Or something should happen to them because it's not right. Because the reason why this is such a big deal is simple. Nowhere in the description of this game does it say, if you use a jailbroken device, you can't play this game. It's kind of false advertising. Meaning everybody thinks that if I own this device, if I own an iPhone 4 or an iPad, an iPad certain generation, I can play this game. But they weren't known ahead of time that if they spent the money, that if they have a jailbroken device, and some people just jailbreak it because they like it, right? Some people just like everything. So they pay to have it jailbroken. They didn't do anything wrong. This is, again, a video game company so worried about piracy, so worried about illegal downloading, that they hurt the people who do absolutely nothing wrong. This is part of the problem with the whole illegal downloading. This whole sales that they lose that really don't exist because the people actually, again, I've said this and I'll say this a million times, the people who actually download your game and don't pay for it were never going to buy it in the first place. So those are not lost sales. Those are people that were never going to play your game actually deciding to play it and try it out because they had a way to play it without buying it. And that sometimes, despite what these companies believe, some of the people that may download it or get around it or any way they get a hold of it and try it actually like it so much they buy it. And in some ways it increases sales. It does not hurt sales. And you have a right to jailbreak your device. So they're actually breaking the law because legally it's all right for you to do this. And their reviews are now getting flooded by people because of this. Because again, the consumer always gets to decide what is right, not the companies. This is something that has gotten way out of line in recent years where through the time we've been on this world and the laws are made what people decide is right and wrong, not what companies or politicians do. And it's something that a lot of people need to understand. Unfortunately, they try to put in our head now that they have all the rights and they get to decide things when really it's our decision. So the only decision to do with this game is basically, if you don't like the practice, then don't buy the game. So what do you think about Eidos basically saying if you have a jailbroken device, you basically can't play their game? Besides the fact they're allowing you to buy it, I mean, it would be another thing, honestly, if it was simply a case of this, because the iPhones and iPads, before the before the store downloads it, the App Store downloads it, it can't like check, okay, your phone's able to run this game. Like, they check to see, okay, your phone doesn't meet these requirements, or it's an older generation, can't run it. I'm pretty sure it's not too hard for it to detect, hey, this phone's jailbreaking, you can't download this. That at the store level, they could have put in there where you can't download this game before you buy it. Or Eidos could have done that. But anyway, what do you think about the fact that jailbroken devices can't play this game? I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts about it. I'll talk to you again soon.